Everyone, welcome to a new week of Fat Lad Ad. I say that because I can't remember what week number it is. I think it's 16 or 15. I'm not sure. I'll put a caption about here to see where it is. Yeah, so this is Sunday morning. Well, it's nearly lunchtime if I'm being honest. Oh, I just accidentally restarted my music. Yeah, so new week. So I guess I should update you on my hip. Basically, if you remember from the end of last week, on Thursday and Friday last week, basically my hip was in pretty much agony, and Friday in particular, I could barely get up out of my desk chair and from the sofa. It was really demoralising. I was kind of, I'm just so close to finishing this None to Run program, which will sort of, once it's finished, I can sort of not unlock, but like basically relax a little bit in terms of my running and maybe just go for more distance. Yeah, I was just really wanting to push for 5k distance by the end of 2021, which I know we've only got sort of 3 weeks left, but I feel like if I can run 25 minutes, I can probably run 30 minutes. If I can run 30 minutes, I could probably run 35 minutes. And I think 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, would be close to my 5k time. So, I thought I'd had a chance by getting it by the end of the year if I did carry on with 3 runs a week. But anyway, my hip, whilst it was better yesterday, so yesterday was Saturday, it was still hurting. It just was, I could at least move around and I could walk a little bit. We were supposed to go shopping, like Christmas shopping, but I just didn't know whether it would be a good idea to walk around that much. So we decided to postpone the Christmas shopping till today. My hip is a fair bit better today, but I completely forgot that I wanted to watch the Grand Prix today, which obviously is on this afternoon, the title decider. And yeah, so Christmas shopping today is out the window. So we're going to go like they do late night shopping, so we're going to go do one evening this week, which is fine. So what I've decided to do is do basically a slow and steady Zwift session to see how my hip is today, see how it actually is, because when I've had this injury before, I feel like the only thing that's got me through it is some gentle cycling just to keep the rotation going, but without putting any pressure on it. So that's what I want to do. So basically whatever happens, even if my hip starts feeling better, I'm not going to do any running this week. But I'm going to try and do, instead of the runs, I'm going to try and do Zwift sessions and slowly build up towards the end of the week to doing, a reasonably sized session. But today I'm going to take it really slow, really steady. I'm certainly not going to break any records, apart from maybe being the slowest around a certain course. I'm going to try and do at least half an hour. But if it starts hurting, I'm going to stop and stretch and what have you, and let's see how it goes. Hopefully, I think I've forgotten to start my camera, so I'll have to go and do that, and we'll see. Hopefully this session is worthwhile posting as a separate video, but if not, this will be in the vlog anyway. I'll speak to you at the end and let you know how it went. And there you have the ride report. Let me just turn off my fan so you can hear. Oh, my headphone's about to fall out. That's not great. There it is, the ride report. It was never going to be my best ride on this platform, but considering I haven't been on it for probably like 4 weeks now, it actually felt pretty good. And my hip, only one ride on, which I didn't give anybody else any ride on, so I can't really complain too much. Yeah, actually that was alright. I enjoyed it. It was easy, obviously, and I'm going to make sure that is indicated in Strava that I found it pretty easy. But the main thing is, and the encouraging thing is, my hip felt generally fine, maybe just a little stiff, which, considering I didn't stretch out properly, is not surprising. My bad. My computer just said ride on at me. I don't know why. So yeah, all in all, that was pretty good. Now I'm going to go have a quick shower and watch the last of the build up to the Grand Prix, and hopefully see a pretty good race between Hamilton and Verstappen. May the best man win kind of thing. I don't have a. I mean, I'd quite like to see Hamilton get 8, but he's probably got time to do that in the rest of his career. So it would maybe be nice to see a new person win the championship. So I think it'll be a good result either way. I just hope that it doesn't turn nasty, or has to be decided by a court or something daft like that. So yeah, going to watch the Grand Prix. Then probably do some tidying around the house, and have a rest of a Sunday chill. And so I'll catch you at some point in the week for another Zwift ride, probably Tuesday, but since this one was quite easy, I may get on again tomorrow, we'll see. But one thing I can say for certain is it's very, very unlikely there'll be more running this week, so if you're here for the running, maybe skip this one, I don't know. But I'll maybe try and do some other filming, maybe some out and about filming as well, just to try and break it up a little bit from the monotony of Zwift sessions. So I'll speak to you whenever. Thanks for joining. Evening everyone, and welcome to another session on Zwift. It's Monday evening, it's about sort of 9:15, something like that. Just finished watching the last in the series of Succession, which is pretty much the best show on TV at the moment, and I'm kind of reeling from that, so I recommend if anybody hasn't watched Succession yet, go and get it done. It's worth it. It's worth the Now TV subscription alone, put it that way for me. It is a very good show. Anyway, I'm here for another Zwift session. I must confess my hip has been hurting a little bit today, so I'm not going to do too much, but I do want to keep it moving, and I was going to not going to work out tonight and work out tomorrow, which I still might work out tomorrow. I still might do a Zwift session tomorrow, but I'm busy Wednesday and Thursday night, so if I don't do, I want to get 3 sessions in this week, and if I don't do 3 in a row, then I'm not going to get 3 this week. In terms of like vlog weeks anyway. I mean, I might get one on Friday, I guess, but so I'm going to do one tonight. It's going to be probably not much more than what I did yesterday. I'm not even going to bother recording it to put the video up online, because nobody's watching them anyway, so kind of one a week is enough just to keep it going. But I will do a sort of debrief afterwards and show you the screen. I'll just film the screen or whatever, just to show you how I got on, and let you know how my hip is. Because I really, really want to get back into running before the end of the year, ideally next week, but I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, I'll let you know how that went on, and I'll see you a bit later. Well, I'm glad that's over. It does feel like a pretty tough session. I don't remember them being as tough as that, to be honest, and even like my FTP training, but yeah, there was some pretty short, like steep hills and that, not particularly short, a few hundred meters, which is long for me, and I sort of struggle a bit, but let's have a look at the screen. So still not even, I mean, it's matching my best reasonably well, but I felt like I was doing like higher than 286 watts for a minute, but yeah, I guess not. Oh well. Let's go to the Android screen. I got a couple of likes, ride-ons, whatever they're called. Did another route complete, and most importantly, I burned 1 pizza slice. well, the important thing is I got on my bike and did something, which is too easy to. It's too easy to not do that when it's 9 o'clock at night and all I want to do is sit down and watch telly. But I did it. I'm going to try and do another one tomorrow, but that'll probably be it for the week, to be honest. Then because we're out, well, I'm out on my walk on Wednesday night, and then we're out on Thursday night. So yeah, so that'll probably be it for exercise tomorrow night. But you know, still, if I can get 3 rides in this week, I'll be pretty happy with that. It's sort of replaces my 3 runs. Whether they're harder or easier in terms of, well, they certainly feel harder. Actually, I'm not sure they do. Who knows? They burn about the same amount of calories. I guess that's the main thing. And hopefully getting me fitter. So I'm not going to completely lose all my running fitness when I get back into it. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm going to go and get a drink and go and try and dry myself off from all this sweat. Whew. Morning everyone. Sorry about the lack of video content this week so far. As you've sort of heard, I've not been able to do much in the way of exercise. My hip is still pretty sore, I'm struggling to walk even. But I'm off to get my hair cut, which at least is only a few hundred yards away. So I'll show you how it is afterwards, because at the moment it's not too bad. But, well, what do you think? Looks a bit better. Nice and tidy for the man in red coming in a couple of weeks' time. Well, a few days' time now. But yeah, always good. Back to home, back to work, and then we're off to see Spider-Man later this afternoon or this evening. So hopefully that's good. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of another week, week 16 of Fat Lad Ad, yours truly, on my weight loss and fitness journey. Yeah, it's been a bit of a strange week to me this week. I've got a bit of a problem with my hip, which is turning out to be a bit worse than I hoped. I was hoping that just like laying off the running and some gentle cycling would see me through, but unfortunately the cycling didn't help and arguably made it worse, probably because I went a bit hard on the second session, which you've probably just seen. I should say sorry for this video. Has been a bit of a damp squib this week. It's just been incredibly busy with work, and just I've had all sorts of issues, not least of which is my hip, but also I think I managed to pick up an ear infection, which is causing me all sorts of problems. So yeah, sorry it's been a bit light on the old content, but yeah, anyway, let's take it's time for the weigh-in. I've done it a bit differently this week, because I wasn't feeling too great this morning. I didn't video myself and do sort of a piece to camera before weighing in. I just put my phone videoing the scales, but I haven't looked at the footage yet, but I have a feeling that you can't actually see the scales, the display on the scales. But I'll play the footage anyway, and you'll see what it looks like. My weight last week was basically 105 kilos, 105.1 kilos, which is exactly 16 stone and 9 pounds. So let's take a look at the weigh-in. I'll be coming up here and see what it is this week.
So yeah, so considering how I felt this week and the fact that I've not been able to do much exercise since the second Zwift session that you just seen, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a pound and a half lost again, about the same as last week, 600 grams. So my weight is now down to 105.1 kilos or 16 stone, 7.4 pounds, I think it is. There's a bit of disparity between the pounds and the kilos just because of the way the different conversions work. So like my dashboard at the end, I use a different I use a conversion that I found on the internet, but apparently that's not the same as whatever the scales used to convert. So yeah, I'm still pretty happy with a 1.5 pound loss considering. I think it's probably scuppered the chance of getting to 3 stone lost by the end of the year, considering we've only got 2 weeks left. Still got like 8 pounds to go. 8 and a bit. Actually, no, 7 and a bit pounds to go. Actually, no, because I need to get to 16 stone 1 pound to be 3 stone lost. So I've got 6 pounds to go. So it's doable, but 3 and a bit pounds a week. Considering I can't do the running that I want to do, and I'm not sure about the cycling, and then also the big old Christmas Day coming up, which will be in not next week but the week after. That I'm going to take a full day off my plan, so maybe even 2 days because we've got things on Boxing Day as well. So I think it's unlikely that I'll get to 3 stone, but I think the goal would be to lose as much as I can next week and then try and keep it that level until the end of the year. Next week, the plan is much the same as this week, to be honest. I've got a load of work to do. It's my last week in my current job, so I've got a lot of loose ends to tie up, quite a few like meetings, like handover stuff. Hopefully my hip starts to improve significantly. I feel like it's a little better today, but I'm not going to risk it anything. I'll probably end up going to the doctors about my ear, try and get some antibiotics or something. Hopefully that goes okay. And next week will probably be another quiet one, but I'll try and do something. If I can't do any exercise, I'll maybe do some day in the life kind of stuff, maybe what I eat or something like that, just something different, trying to fill in, make a video for next week. So watch this space. Thanks for joining me. Please hit the like button if you like this. I mean, somebody's got to like it, right? And subscribe if you haven't already, and join me next week for the build up to Christmas.